Hey, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to another review. This time I'm going to be reviewing Shrek 2. Yes, I'm going to be reviewing the sequel to Shrek 2. And all that. I'm going to be reviewing that. But you guys know the drill. If you guys want to be notified for future videos, remember to subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure it's on too, because if it's not on, then you won't be notified for videos and all that. So I'm not sure why YouTube added that feature, but I guess they did. So I mean, I don't know. I guess that's a feature they added or something like on the. Because it used to not be that way, but I don't know. But just make sure you guys are being notified for every video and all that. And yeah. So anywho, let's go ahead and get into the review. So before we talk about Shrek 2, we need to talk about the intro. Because I brought this up in my last DreamWorks review that the last movie I talked about, that was the last one where they actually featured the original intro for, DreamWorks before they switched to a new one. But I stated that they still use the other one in the live-action movies and stuff like that. I'm not sure if they ever got rid of it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if DreamWorks is still making live-action movies or not. I'm not sure. Because technically they're owned by Universal now, so I don't know, but I know I know DreamWorks in the past would partner up with a lot of properties and stuff and make movies. So yeah. But yeah. But anywho, guys, remember that, like I said, remember like I said this is my own opinion and all that, and I mean, when it comes to the intros and stuff and all that, and yeah, it's like I said, I know like some people might disagree with me with some of the intros and all that, but like some people actually might not be a fan of this intro right now, but I actually do like it. I think it's pretty good. It definitely doesn't fit the whole DreamWorks effect to it like it really doesn't, but like I like the whole balloon effect to it and all that, and again, I know that some people might disagree with that. That's fine, but it's their own opinion as long as they're respectful. But yeah, basically though, that kind of is the case there and all that. But yeah, that's the thing though. DreamWorks is, now has a new intro and all that. And what's interesting about this intro is if you listen to it, it's a remix of the Shrek theme they played in the first movie. They also played it in the second movie, which is this one, which I'll be talking about in a second. But yeah, that's the thing. That's what's so interesting. So I'm not sure why they chose that out of all of them, but it's still pretty cool. Like, you can tell it's a remix of it. Like, you can tell it's a remix. But I don't know. But there will be another intro that'll be coming down the road, but we'll get to that one later because right now we're still with the other one. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about Shrek 2. So, Shrek 2. Now, Shrek 2 is a very interesting movie because a lot of people really, really, really like this movie. Like, they really like it. A lot of people think this is like the best, well, I don't know if they would say it's the best sequel, because DreamWorks has made a lot of good sequels, but I do know a lot of people really like this sequel, though. They think it's a masterpiece and all of that, and you know what? I have to agree. This film is definitely a masterpiece. It is definitely a masterpiece. This one is definitely getting 120 points and a good. Yes, that's right. I'm going right into it. But yeah, this movie here is definitely getting a 120 points. What can I say? This movie right here, this one is really good. Like, this movie is really good. It's funny. It's really good. Like, you'll get a lot of laughs. I mean, I don't get a lot of laughs out of it, but that's because I've seen this movie 1,000 times. But there is a lot of like a lot of great moments in this movie and all that. And yeah, I really do like that. I really do like that and all that. And I think it's pretty good and all that, and, Donkey's actually not as annoying in this movie. I mean, he's still annoying, but he's not as annoying as he was in the first movie. In the first movie, I thought he was a bit more annoying, but this movie, I find it a lot more enjoyable and all that. Also, we gotta talk about the start of the movie, because this is probably, this is actually kind of, upsetting and all that, but, like, well, for the character here, known as Prince Charming. Because in the first movie, they mentioned Prince Charming was supposed to rescue Fiona from the castle and all that, like... But yeah, she's supposed to rescue, she was supposed to rescue, well, she was supposed to rescue, be rescued by Prince Charming, but Shrek rescued her instead, and they both fell in love. So in the second movie, we see Prince Charming... we see him literally, like, spending days and nights traveling all the way to this freaking castle, only to be apparently a transgender or gender-fluid, wolf, as the fairy godmother puts it. Yeah, well, the fairy godmother's in this movie too, but we'll talk about her in a second. But yeah, I mean, I gotta feel bad. I mean, Prince Charming, he is the bad guy in this movie. He's the bad guy in this movie, but you still gotta feel bad that he freaking went through all this trouble and all that, and he went through all this trouble and all that just to find out that Princess Fiona wasn't even in the tower anymore and all that. Like, it's crazy and all that. I'm not even sure what the wolf was doing there, but yeah, the wolf was there and all that. And by the way, the wolf is actually not transgender, well, actually it wouldn't be transgender, it'd be gender confusion or fluid or something, I don't know, but actually it'd be gender, I don't know, there's so many different ways there's different types of that stuff. Well, the wolf is actually a female character, because in the short, they reveal she's a crazy, maniac human and all that, and she tries to kill the pigs and all that, like, but in her wolf form, she's, like, actually good, but I'll save that for another time, because that short's pretty, I don't know, I don't even want to talk about that short right now, but yeah, but, I mean, I really feel bad for Prince Charming. He works his ass off trying to go all the way to this tower, and then she's not even there and all that, and just, I really feel bad for him, but I don't know. But there's a lot of great gags and stuff in here, though. Like I said, there's the part where, like, where Fiona and Shrek are on a date and all that, and they, like, apparently Ariel comes out of nowhere. Like, basically this mermaid's supposed to be Ariel and all that, but Shrek's accidentally kissing her because the wave came and all that, and then, like, and that look on his face when she gets thrown in the ocean and all that, like, she starts screaming, like, she's getting thrown and all that, but I don't know, we shouldn't feel bad for them. We should feel bad for the fairies, because there's also the fairies, get trapped in, like jars and stuff like that. They get trapped in there and all that. So I technically feel bad for them over at least the mermaid is set free in the ocean and all that, but I don't know, they also show up in a gingerbread house, and I'm not gonna go over to too many, like, gags and all that, because there's a lot of them in this movie, but those are, like, pretty funny beginnings and all that, but apparently Donkey, apparently is in their house and all that, and then apparently he goes outside, apparently these men and all that, apparently are told by the queen, and, but they're told by the king and queen and all that from far, far away that they're, that Fiona's safe and all that, so they invite him over and all that, and I tell you, this is probably one of the most hardest parts of a marriage. I'm not married to anybody, but I do know a lot of people probably fear this in life. is the fact that you got to meet the parents and all that, and you got to worry about them accepting you and all that, and for the most part they'll accept you, but sometimes they won't. But that's the thing. That's not usually important. The most important thing is whether if you love the person or not. That's the most important part. You shouldn't care if like someone your family doesn't accept you or something. But I don't know. But for the most part, the parents are gonna accept. You dating your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. Whoever you're dating. But yeah, that's like one of the most hardest parts and all that. And Harold is the dad of Fiona, and he's not happy. He is freaking pissed. Like, he is freaking pissed as well because he's pissed because because he was hoping Prince Charming would come and save her and all that, and apparently Shrek saved her and all that, and he's mad because she married a monster and all that, and So yeah, we spend a lot of the movie where like Shrek's not happy the way he's been being treated and all that. Basically, people are being freaking racist to him. Basically, they're being racist to him because they're like, all that. So like basically, like the king's kind of being racist to him and all that. I mean, he's not calling them like names, but basically he's calling them a monster and all that. And basically saying his kind and all that. But I don't know though, but honestly, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm outside, so yeah, I'm outside, but anywho, I was gonna say though, basically though, Shrek is not happy the way he's been being treated and all that, and his dad basically, his father-in-law, slash dad, because I mean honestly, in all Shrek movies, all of them, we never see Shrek's parents. We never see them at all. We never see them. But we never see Shrek's parents. We only see his we see his, like, I think we see them in, like, the Shrek the musical, but we never actually see them in the movies, which is interesting, but, like, Shrek's just out on the first movie all by himself and all that, so, but yeah, it's very, it makes them, like, Fiona's dad look like a villain when he's trying to, like, send them to death and all that, but I mean, to be honest, basically he's being threatened by Fairy Godmother to do it, though. Fairy Godmother's threatening to, to kill him and all. Well, not to kill him, but, to take away his happy ever after, which I'll get to later in the video, too. But, yeah, Fairy Godmother is also the villain in this movie. You probably already knew that, by the way, when I mentioned her and Prince Charming. But, yeah, she's basically Prince Charming's, mother, basically. I think, though, she adopted Prince Charming. I think that's what happened. Like, I think she adopted him because he never, he's just a normal human and all that. She's actually a fairy with magic, so yeah, but, yeah, the Fairy Godmother, though, is definitely a pretty interesting villain. Apparently, she also, when she gets stressed, she craves a lot on food, so she craves a lot of food, so there's also that. But I mean to be fair though, she's not really that big. She's pretty. She's got a little bit of a belly, but she's also an older woman, so she's not like huge. But like I think Fiona's actually bigger than she is. But I think Fiona is bigger than she is. But Fairy Godmother's got like a little bit of a gut, but she's not that big. But for some reason she still is concerned about her diet and all that, and use it as a joke and stuff. So they use it a few times throughout the movie, but I don't know. But yeah, basically, I gotta say there's a lot going on in this movie, and then apparently we also get introduced to one of the best DreamWorks characters of all time. and that character is Puss in Boots. Yes, Puss in Boots. This is his first appearance in the Shrek franchise. Now here, I think he was in a book before. Apparently Shrek was too. I didn't know Shrek was. I saw that on Google, but yeah, Shrek was in a I saw that I think yesterday or the day before that Shrek was in a book before he got his movie and all that. So that's interesting. But Puss in Boots, I think, was also in a book too. But I think he was in a different book. But yeah, basically though, he is definitely one of the best characters. I like the way I like his fighting style. I like his I like just seeing him in boots. It's pretty interesting, and I like how he actually gets Shrek of all people to fall for him and all for his looks and all that, because with his cuteness and all that, because Shrek is basically this typical he's this typical guy who doesn't really have feelings for that kind of stuff, but apparently, though, he actually does in this movie and all that. It's pretty interesting and all that. And I like how we spend the whole movie where Puss in Boots is trying to return the favor for Shrek for sparing his life and all that. And it's pretty interesting and all that. And then we get probably to one of the most interesting parts of the movie. We get to the fact that Shrek and Donkey drink a potion. Yeah, they drink a potion, and they drink a potion and all that, and they turn into, Shrek turns into a human, and Donkey turns into a horse, so it's pretty interesting, but apparently it affects Fiona too, so Fairy Godmother and Prince Charming use this as an advantage to basically, trick Fiona into marrying him so they can keep the spell like that forever and all that. But I don't know what their plan was for that though, because even if the spell was even if the spell was broken and all that, the spell didn't get broken and all that when she kissed someone. When she found out it was Shrek, there still would have been some problems. But I don't know. But I really like Shrek's human design too. I think he looks really cool. He looks like a hunk. He really does. I can really see him as he looks like a cool looking hunk and all that. I really like his design and all that. He just looks so cool. I really do like his design and all. They don't make him hideous looking or anything. He looks really good. But that's the thing though. That really came out of nowhere. They don't even hint at that throughout the movie. They don't even hint at that. I guess they kind of do. They kind of do with Shrek upset that he wants to make Fiona happy and all that. He wants to make her happy, and he wants his father to her father to accept him or something like that. But they don't really hint at it too much, so seeing him actually turn into an actual human, literally came out of nowhere and all that, so, yeah, but they also build a giant gingerbread man, and then they build a giant, they get a giant gingerbread man and all that, and they literally, I like this movie a lot, it's just once you see one good scene, they throw another good scene at you and all that, without making it feel very rushed and all. Because that's the problem with the Smurfs 2 movie. It was too fast because there was too much going on. I think in this movie it's perfect. This movie is actually perfect. They throw a bunch of cool stuff at you, details and stuff like that, and Easter eggs and stuff. But it has slow moments and all that, but they're not slow or they're boring. They actually make them emotional moments and all, and I really like that. I do like that a lot and all that, and apparently too, this is another twist too. There's another cool part to this, but apparently Harold was a frog this entire time. Apparently people in the past were wondering why Harold got turned into a frog and all that. But the thing is, though, is you can tell he was a frog. They actually hint at it throughout the movie. They hint at it, and it there's one woman who says, "Do I know you?" and all that, like in like this bar or something, and then basically she and then like, you know, there's also other hints at this too, because like Fairy Godmother is talking about taking away his happy ever after and all that, and basically I like how he starts out as a villain, and then when he's kind of like Diego from Ice Age. He starts out as a villain, but then throughout the movie he'll start turning good and all that, and I really like that a lot. And at the end of the movie, he actually sacrifices his human form to save Shrek because Fairy Godmother was going to turn Shrek back to normal and reverse. Basically, it was a reverse spell, and instead it reversed on Harold. So I really like that a lot. I really do like that. Like, I like that a lot. It's really cool and all that. How they have all these cool things and all that. So there's a lot in this movie. You know, there's a lot I really like, and you know, it's just a really fun movie and all that. And I definitely like the songs a lot. I mean, in the first movie, the songs were good too, but I think the songs are even better in this movie than they are in the first movie. They're even better. Like, I think they're even better. And the first movie has some pretty good songs too. But this one has, I think, even better songs. So this one is like Shrek 1, but it does everything even better. Like, it does everything even better than the first movie. I like that. I don't think there's really anything I have a complaint with this movie. I think everything works perfectly. Yeah, Donkey's a little bit of annoying, but they make him where he's like annoying, like SpongeBob, but not like, furiously annoying. You know, like SpongeBob on the TV show SpongeBob, you know, with Squidward and all that. They make him annoying, but they don't make him too annoying for a lot of the show. There's episodes too like that where they make him really annoying, but they try to keep him, you know, annoying but not super annoying. But yeah, I really do like this. I like this movie a lot, and I can definitely see why a lot of other people like it too. It's definitely a really, really good movie. Like, it really is. And also, apparently, at the end credits scene on DVD, I don't know about the streaming version, but I do know on DVD, there's I think this might actually be a DVD thing. I don't know. I don't think this is it might be it might be on a streaming service too, because believe it or not, there is a Johnny Test little game where you can choose like what how you want to make the story and all that. But there's just like you know, like ending part and all that with like well, there's just like ending part and all that with like you know, like where like we have Sam. I forgot what his name was. I can't remember his last name. I remember his first name, Sam, but he's like an idol guy, you know, and all that. Like, I know people have problems with him. I hear like people are saying he's kind of a grouch and all that. But back in the early 2000s, they used him a lot. Like, they used him on the Fairly Odd Parents too. Like, in Fairy Idol, they used him as a character and all that. I can't remember his last name though, but I remember his first name is like, I think Samuel or something like that. But I don't know. But yeah, overall, this movie definitely is really good. And like I said, I don't know if that's on the streaming platform too, but I do know on the DVD you can actually pick which character you want to win and all that. It's really interesting and all that. But actually, no, I don't think it's Simon. I don't think it's Sam. I think it's Simon. Yeah, I think it's Simon. I don't think it's Sam. I think it's Simon. I think it's who it is. I think it's Simon. Yeah, I think that's who that is. I can't remember names very well. Like when I'm doing like, you know, news and all that. Like, I talk about like news or like pop culture stuff too and all that. I don't remember the names and all that. I'm just not very good at that stuff. I really ain't. Like, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna say there's a lot of moments I really do like in this movie and all that, and I don't know what else to really say about it. I'm trying to think if I missed anything, because I didn't write this stuff down. I probably should. I thought about like not writing it, because I'm like, I've seen this movie so many times, but then I'm like, and then I just didn't. But I should have wrote stuff down. But I think I just want I pointed out a lot of the stuff I wanted to point out. So I'm gonna go ahead and in the review part. But before I get going, I do have a comment question for you guys. So in the comments below, I'm curious to what your favorite DreamWorks sequel is. Like, it could be a sequel to, like, it can be like, I don't know, like, let's say Kung Fu Panda 3, or Shrek 4, or Shrek the Third, but I mean, I hear a lot of people don't like Shrek the Third, but I'll get to that review later, but I do know, like, you know, there's multiple sequels and all that, just a lot of these movies, so you guys can let me know in the comments below, because there's a lot of sequels, and like I said, it could be the second one, the third one, I don't care, as long as it's a sequel. It can't be an original movie, it's gotta be a sequel. But, I don't know, but anywho, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let things go from here. I also won't be uploading these videos right now. They'll probably be uploaded next week, because Saturday's almost over and all that. I gotta get, so I'll probably not be uploading these videos, unfortunately, because I have to, like, go back and watch them and all that, and it's already, I think, 11 o'clock, so, yeah, now I've been doing pretty good at uploading the videos every week, but I kind of would like to get it caught up a little bit, like, and all that, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that, though, but, because, especially since I have to clean the house up and all that, and said the Halloween really screwed up some of this stuff, so yeah. But I will get these uploaded, I promise. I just gotta get time to do it. But anywho, I'll see you guys all later. Bye bye.